Let's analyze together future Faraday Intelligent Electric.
Let's see what's going on. First of all, remember to read the disclaimer right here and also in the description below. What a chart that we have right here. Minus 13% more or less today. Very interesting and very dramatic situation. Let's see what's happening. Also, we have the short sale volume on the left side of this chart. We're going to comment that also as in the previous video. Remember to subscribe to Trading HT. This is the asset of the month and maybe of the year. What do you think about it? Let us know in the comments and let's get started.
I gotta say, if we go to the short interest, there is no such a move. It's like it's trading sideways. We don't have so much bearish pressure. But the thing here is like the stock is going down, and you may ask, okay, why is this happening? So Enrique, can you give you some details about the current situation of future Faraday Electric?
Let's see, yeah, from the technical side, let's see what happened during this last month. Of course, we all know this upside movement that we experienced during May, this huge upside we are talking about. Yeah, let's review it again because it's completely mind blowing. Each time we see it more than 30,000%. Very interesting, movement. But from there, the correction was completely insane. We were talking about minus 80% more or less. From there, a movement to the upside of more than 200%, not bad either. But from there, another correction, we could say, to current prices, because the price tried to bounce, but they didn't exit from that kind of bearish territory. The exact percentage to current prices, minus 80% again. So, very interesting. Also, some key levels that I wanted to mention. We had this level around $1 that was clearly broken out. We can see it right there. And then the next key area could be around 0.48 and 0.37, and we are just in the middle of those two prices. Why I think these are key areas, because we have this triangle pattern right here that was ascending. The price broke out of it. We entered into this kind of parallel channel, we could say. False breakout to the upside, but the price broke this support area below. Then the lowest support area of 0.48, and from there the retest and the price started to go lower. Will it reach the 0.35? Will it break that level also? Will it reverse and go higher? A lot of things could happen right here. Dramatic situation, critical moment. Let us know below your opinions. And I think that's all from the technical side that I can see right here.
Yeah, oh, difficult moment indeed. Because right now, look at that. It's going into that direction, 0.35. I think it's gonna go and make it there. And the thing here is like, okay, different scenarios. When it reaches that level, okay, it could rebound a little bit, but I don't see this happening at this particular point. It looks better. See, we have like a less hype, less interest in this stock. If that continues to happen, what's gonna happen is it will continue to go down, and we don't have resistance levels. That's the big problem, because that huge spike that we experienced back in May, it could go back, below, maybe not 0.05, but it could go to 0.15, because there is no resistance, there is no support area to buy, and that's a big problem right now with this stock.
Yeah, guys, where do you think those levels could be? Because obviously, investors who want to enter this stock, maybe you are one of those, will try to put their positions at the best possible price and to act, like in a situation where they have that support. That's why it's also called support, because buyers support each other. And also, where are those resistance areas that are key? Because we could see that after the price broke out of this level of 0.48, the price got rejected again at that almost perfect retest of 0.48. So maybe this level is a key area, as I mentioned, because we also have right here another support, right here again, here acting as a kind of breakout point. You could see also there. But right now, in this in this middle of nowhere, I don't see those levels. So maybe you have a different area. Maybe this 0.40 could act as one, and then we have the 0.36 area that I think will be key. If the price reaches that area, what could happen around there? We are also not mentioning the gaps that could happen. This, as you may know, is a very volatile asset with a very dangerous and risky environment. So make sure that you know what you're doing if you trade this. This is not for everyone, but of course, we can all learn a lot of things from the technical side about this.
This is what I was talking about. Here we have the trading volume on the left, and you can clearly see right here that the most important area was the 0.49. We were saying that if we lose that one, the stock could go down to 0.35, and and more. But the thing here is like you can see there is no resistance, there is no trading volume. So nobody normally in these circumstances they are willing to buy in an area that it never happened. It didn't happen anything before. So so the next area where we yeah between 0.04 and 0.19, that's around the trading volume when there is some sort of trading activity. Difficult situation. Let's go to the indicators because we have some technicals here, so you can confirm exactly the current trend that we are experiencing. Completely bad, I gotta say.
Yeah, and I also think like this will be completely correlated with the hype that this stock has. Because we can see that when the hype was there, everyone was talking about it, and the spike was huge. But then it started to correct. Maybe that hype uh, was still there, but those who bought earlier didn't continue to buy as at least with the same strength as it happened. Maybe because they didn't expect again a 10,000%. They didn't expect higher results, so maybe they didn't invest as much. And then we had this breakout of the levels that we mentioned, and from there you can see like the volume was there, but not with the same strength, because we are talking about movements of more than 50% in one day, 60%, which is a lot and it's insane, but it's not the same movement that we were experiencing during the start of this hype. So maybe that hype is over, or at least it isn't as it was in the past. So what do you think about that situation also? Because I think that will play a key factor right here also.
Yeah, the thing here, guys, remember what happened with this stock is like it all was started by the huge short squeeze. Those who created that move, they were buying at the beginning, and then during the move, and then they sold the stock at the top. This is the strategy. During that process, a lot of traders, follow the trend, buy the stock, and then they get trapped. If you don't close your position in time, you get trapped, and you don't wanna closer, and this is a typical thing that it gets into your mind. You don't want to sell a stock in losses, especially in huge losses. In this stock, when that happened, for instance, and it went below, for instance, $1, and it went down, for instance, to 0.50, you are already losing minus 55%. Even if you bought the stock at $1, it went to $4 and then it went down to 0.50, you are in minus 55%. You don't want to close that position. This is what your mind is telling you. I don't want to realize these losses, and this is when the problem gets bigger.
Yeah, and maybe this stock recovers in the future, maybe it doesn't. But the thing is like to have a clear entry and clear exit. I think that's key in trading. Having that psychological frame and that's trading psychology tools in order to avoid those types of scenarios where you get frozen, or when you don't know how to act, or you get completely trapped. Not because you expect something to happen and you fail, because trading has a lot of fails, and wins. The thing is like to be in the profitable side in the long term, but being trapped in a scenario that you didn't expect or that you weren't prepared for. That's why we always recommend studying a little bit of, not studying as such, but applying trading psychology and being able to, to kind of see why do you do the things that you do as a trader, and how can you improve and help others in that sense also. That's why we try always to share with you our own experiences about it. All our mistakes could be your yeah, your wins at the end.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. I'm gonna show you an example of risk management is the most important thing in trading. If you can follow a trend, you can follow a hype move, but you have to think about what's gonna happen. And the risk right now is like you buy the stock at this particular point, and you're risking if it goes to 0.06, it's like you're risking 85%. And maybe the best scenario, that is like going again to $4, which it doesn't usually happen after a short squeeze. It would like mean 800%. So this is what you need to think about it. Even a second best scenario will be $1. That's a reasonable ratio of 1.6474. I'm sorry. So that's the thing that you have to consider. Like, okay, if I buy the stock, what's the take profit, what's the stop loss in this example is very important, because maybe in other stocks such as, I don't know, Nvidia, you can hold it, but here maybe holding a stock like this is not the best option.
Yeah, what do you think about it, guys? What is your training strategy if you follow any of those, or if you don't? Let us know in the comments below. We are always happy to learn from you and to see your training styles, and how do you see the the future Faraday Faraday future intelligent electric situation right now? Do you think that this bearish market will continue and the hype is over, or do you think like the hype will be back again, the short squeeze will continue, and the price of maybe 40 cents will be broken, then $1 again, and we'll see higher prices? What do you think, and the reasons behind it? Let us know below. We are always happy to learn from you and to read all your comments. Thank you very much. Have a nice weekend. Remember to subscribe to Trading HT. Thank you.
Bye bye, and remember, guys, this is our opinion. At least this is my opinion, and you can see more videos in TradingST.
Let's go.